My name is Nicole Espinosa. I live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area of Texas, and I am the founder and owner of the Short Sale Queen. It's a real estate company. I am here at the Circle of Champions Mastermind, and I've been a part of this group for a little over a year now. So I think the biggest impact just this community has had going through Show Maiden and being a part of Circle of Champions, I think the biggest impact was changing my perspective from what I really thought success was. So I'm in environments where I felt like, it was the hustle and the grind. And this, meeting Satema, being a part of this community, really changed my perspective on that, because I started realizing like I want success in every area of my life. Like there shouldn't be compromise of like, okay, I'm going to be successful in my business, but not in my family, with my kids, and for me, it made a huge impact on my personal life. And because this journey of this last year, because I started implementing and really living intentionally with being a better mom, being a better leader. I mean, I have people all the time that come to me and they're like, you just show up differently. When you speak, you show up differently. And I am just so grateful to just be a part of this. I'm grateful that, I took a chance and, came, because it really has, and because of that, as a result, that I showed up differently, I'm making more money. I have a more balanced life. And so I don't really think that I can put into words exactly how much this has changed my life, but it has in every aspect. So I think it's really important for these events, because it's great that we get to communicate throughout the year, but to be able to have face-to-face and really build those relationships with like-minded entrepreneurs and individuals is so important. Like I can talk to you on the phone, but in person, there's going to be things that we talk about that are going to be completely different. And it really gives us an opportunity to not only strengthen the bond we have from like the people we went through Show Maiden and the different programs, but really be able to see other people's perspective, because you're out of your element, and just learn from each other. I mean, it's just as powerful sitting next to them as it is listening to the speakers, because they're offering a completely different perspective that maybe I didn't think about, or that's not my strength. So I definitely think that they're crucial for keeping the culture and for the collaboration. This one I've gotten just really going back to the basics. So it's crazy because fundamentally everything is that simple. And I think as human beings, we overcomplicate things. I know I do. And in my business, I'm so structured, and I say it all the time. You have to go back to the basics, guys. And then I'm like, okay, really? I had to come all the way to Vegas to be like, hey, by the way, you should do that in your personal life too. So I think that was the biggest takeaway, and really understanding that like the different seasons you go through your life are completely normal. And how to really put the fundamentals down so that when you do go through it, that it's not taking you back. It's just something that you're going through.